Hello and welcome to Breezy Chatter. Today I'm going to be talking about The Bold and the Beautiful. But first and foremost, thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. Your subscription is highly appreciated. And to all the mothers out there, I'd like to wish you a happy Mother's Day. So let's get started. So it looks like we have a matchmaker on our hands, and her name is Kelly Spencer. So Steffy's finally home, and her family's there, and they're giving her a very warm welcome. And while Steffy is very happy to be home, very happy to be surrounded by her family and her children, she's still trying to process everything. She's still trying to figure out what's going to happen next. What kind of life is she going to have without Finn? So Kelly decides that she's going to take her mom's phone and secretly call her father and ask him to please come over. Now we do see Liam, and he's at home with Hope. And although Liam wanted to go to Steffy's place before he got the call from Kelly, Hope convinced him that he should stay home and that Steffy's surrounded by her family. She'll be fine. He can see her in the morning. Hope was excited. They could have some alone time. Douglas was out. She started pouring wine. And then Kelly calls. And when he gets Kelly's call, he tells Kelly he's going to come over. And you can see the disappointment on Hope's face. So Liam rushes over to Steffy's place, and he's giving her all the encouragement that he can. He's being so supportive. And Kelly is beyond happy that both of her parents are together. So now we have Brooke and Hope talking, and Hope is telling her mom about how she heard Liam in the hospital telling Steffy that he loves her and that he's always going to be there for her. And she said she's accepted that Liam and Steffy do have a family together and that he's always going to have feelings for her. But I don't think she appreciated hearing him say that he was going to be there for her when Hope feels like her family should be there to support her, not him. And Brooke, of course, shares her daughter's sentiments. And while Hope was talking, who happened to walk in and hear her sort of voicing her insecurities about Steffy? Thomas. And Thomas, he just told it like it was. He said, Liam is always going to love Steffy, and that's just the way it is. And although Hope knows that is the truth, she doesn't like hearing it. So we have Liam telling Steffy things that maybe he shouldn't. Yes, we all know Liam wants to be there for Steffy. He wants to help her get through this horrible ordeal that she has to deal with. Steffy has no idea what her life is going to be like now that Finn is gone. She has 2 children to raise, and she just can't believe that her life has been forever changed. And Liam, yes, I know he wants to be supportive, but he really shouldn't be telling Steffy that he's going to be there for her always, and anytime she needs him, he'll be there, because that's not true. And soon, I think he's going to get some pushback from Hope. And Liam did promise Hope that he would be back the same night. Steffy did ask Liam if he could stay with her. He wound up spending the night, and he did not let Hope know. So Hope was waiting up for him. She was upset. She didn't know where he was. Of course, Brooke comes in the next day, and she sees her daughter, and her daughter looks very disappointed. And Hope's telling her mom that she does not know where Liam is. I think Hope knew exactly where Liam was, but she just didn't want to say he spent the night at Steffy's house. He didn't come home. Liam wakes up. He realizes he's fallen asleep at Steffy's place. Kelly's lying on his chest, and he did not call Hope to let her know that he was staying. So, of course, he feels bad. His phone needs to be charged, and he's trying to make everyone happy. He wants to please his wife. He wants to be there for Steffy. He wants to make Kelly feel comfortable in this scary situation that's going on. She said seeing her parents together is better than any kittens or dogs in the whole wide world. So she is letting her parents know that she needs them. She needs them there with her. I don't know how Liam is going to be able to explain that to Hope, because when he does go home, he explains how, Kelly really needs him right now, and Hope was suggesting that he bring Kelly to their house. But Liam, he made perfect sense. He said, she's been away from her mom. She needs time with her mom. And Hope wants to know, well, how much time are you going to have to spend there? She doesn't want Steffy and Liam to find their way back to each other during Steffy's time of need. She's very afraid of that. And Liam couldn't really give her an answer. He did say, I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend there. But he knows that Kelly needs him and he really needs to be there for her. And then we have Brooke, and she's telling Liam that Douglas and Beth need him and he needs to be home with his family. And he didn't really answer that. So this is just the beginning of the drama. This is just the beginning of the insecurities of Brooke, the insecurities of Hope. And even Steffy knows that Hope is really insecure where she's concerned. She even told Liam she doesn't want Hope thinking that this is some romantic time that they're having. Steffy's life is in crisis, and she's leaning on those who are there for her. And Liam just happens to be one of those people. And Hope is going to have to find a way to either put her foot down and tell Liam, I don't want you over there, or have faith in her husband and believe that he won't betray her. And then we also had Brooke asking Liam how Ridge was doing. And Liam said something that was very interesting. He said, you're probably not going to want to hear this, but they are really coming together as a family. And then we see Brooke sitting at home alone, and she's wanting Ridge to come back home. Meanwhile, we have Taylor and Ridge. Taylor is in desperate need of couch time. She is really losing it right now. She doesn't know how she's going to be able to help her daughter put her life back together. And Ridge is trying to let Taylor know that she's going to be there for Steffy. He's going to be there for Steffy. He's not going anywhere. Everything's going to work out. And in the midst of Taylor voicing her concerns to Ridge, they do turn to each other and they hug and they kiss. And I think this is the beginning of something. So it makes me wonder, once the truth is revealed, once they find out that Sheila is the reason why Brooke took the drink, will it even make a difference at this point? Will that make Ridge just want to go running home to Brooke? Or has the damage already been done? Or is Ridge going to feel like he needs to stay at Steffy's to support his family, especially since Steffy is in need of all the support that she can get? So it's not looking so good for Brooke right now, but we'll have to see where the writers go with this one. And that is my commentary. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, and leave comments. Thank you for your time. Until next time, ta-ta.